Today we're counting down Trump's top 10 plays of February. It is the shortest month that somehow felt like the longest month. It was jam-packed with many moments. Were these moments a complete success or an utter failure? Let's take a closer look, starting with number 10. Donald Trump's meme coin. Yes, the meme coin actually launched in January, starting around $12 a share, but then skyrocketing all the way up to about $74 a piece. That is, of course, until they sold it all, crashing the value considerably back to where it started, leaving the average investor looking like the monopoly guy paying the poor man's tax. But this pump and dump scheme shouldn't really surprise anyone. Coming from Elon Musk and Donald Trump, these guys are pump and dump pros. I mean, just ask their 18 kids amongst 7 women. These guys are pump and dumps elite. Number 9. Donald Trump's gold card. So what is this gold card exactly? Well, it's like a green card, but for diamond members. And what does it look like? Glad you asked. How about this bad boy right here? Look how beautiful this Trump gold card really is. It's only a cool $5 million to get your hands on one of these bad boys. It's easy, so people from out of the country, you just need a small loan of $5 million to get in, which means, yes, you need to achieve the American dream before coming to America. Number 8. Trump's cabinet meeting, going down on February 26th. This included all of Trump's cabinet as well as Elon Musk, and you know who was also there? Little Marco. You haven't forgotten Little Marco, have you? Well, in case you have, here's a little clip to remind you.
Don't worry about it, don't worry about it, Little Marco.
Gentlemen,
You ought to show up.
Gentlemen, you gotta do better than that.
Oh, Little Marco, look how far you've come and not come at the same time. The most impressive thing here is Marco's ability to sit up straight, considering he has no spine. Now, this meeting went for a little over an hour long, and Trump did the vast majority of the talking here, which was really the play of the game, because Trump knows that if JD starts to talk, as time goes by, people get more and more nauseous, and you just can't have that happen during his first cabinet meeting, so he strategically kept JD's talking point to around 36 seconds long. Solid move by the president. Number 7. Trump's tariffs. Now this one does get a little bit complicated, but don't worry, I brought a visual aid. Not exactly sure how to pronounce it. It's a little something like this. And as I understand it, we went to Mexico and said, Mexico, we're gonna put a 25% tariffs on you. We're gonna be tough. In which the Mexican government said, hold on, we're gonna reverse that and put tariffs on you if you put tariffs on us. So the president wisely said, hold on, hold that thought. Gonna cancel that. Skip it for now. No tariffs on you. So then we went to our neighbors to our north. Our friendly Canadians, surely they're okay with tariffs, in which they pulled this card, the reverse again. Said if you put tariffs on us, we'll put tariffs on you. So the president, of course, then knew the right move was to, hold on, we're gonna put a skip on that. Just kidding, no tariffs for now. Now, most economists agree that if the tariffs go through, well, what's gonna end up happening is that everyone is going to draw 4. Now, this is apparently a bad thing. But there's one thing we can agree on, is that Donald Trump, he's a real wild card. You just never know what he's gonna do. Or more specifically, the blank wild card. Because even President Trump doesn't know what's coming next. Number 6. The measles outbreak. That's right, the 1800s called, they want their measles back. And Donald Trump is ready to deliver. Sure, we may have beaten the measles back in the year 2000, but every now and then, some cases pop up. And around 100 have popped up in Gaines County, Texas. We're just a little unsure where they're getting their information. It'll come to me. Or more likely, the measles will not come to me because I'm vaccinated against measles. Now, scientists are still tracking for the link between people who are vaccinated against measles and then those same people not getting measles. It's a real mystery. Number 5. Elon's federal worker email. And no, it's not that casual water cooler talk. This is apparently a list of 5 things that you accomplished in the last week. Why? I guess to check and make sure you have a pulse, that they're there, that you exist. Some people have been told to respond to it, not to respond to it. Elon and his team saying not responding could be considered your resignation. So a lot of ins, a lot of outs, a lot of what have yous being pulled in many directions on this sort of thing. Kind of being treated like the energy of an annoying toddler, where the parents just end up saying, oh, that's just our little Elon, just ignore him. But for how long will that ignoring work? Doge is on a bit of a warpath. 400 plus people fired already, and plans for more emails to come in the future. So we'll have to see how this develops over time. Number 4. Trump's AI Gaza video. Now this Gaza video that has been created by AI and shared by Donald Trump shows the Gaza Strip as some sort of paradise where everyone's happy and smiling in wonderful buildings and golden statues and belly dancers and, well, perhaps I should just show you. Wasn't that gorgeous? Just so beautiful. The Gaza Strip envisioned like never before. I think the AI perhaps though has been playing too much Roller Coaster Tycoon, because that looked more like a theme park. And was it raining money in this Gaza Strip? Research is still being done and trying to find out if crops can work when showered with money, but I believe that they can. Before we get to our top 3, reminder, if you're liking this content, please give it a thumbs up and perhaps subscribe. Number 3, the Republican Budget Bill. Now this was narrowly passed in the House and includes a lot of cuts to Medicare, Medicaid, and a nice juicy cut to taxes for the ultra-rich that some are saying could lead to a growing deficit.
Here's the deal. We are cutting taxes and we're not going to cut spending to match it, so the deficit's going to go up. That's what this bill does.
Can you believe that dirty lib spreading all those horrible lies? And oh, I'm being told that that's actually a Republican member who said that, the only one to have voted no on that budget bill. And can someone get that man the playbook when it comes to these Republican budgets? You're supposed to cut like you're Freddy Krueger, and then whenever the spending gets out of control, you just blame it on the Democrats. Works every time. Number 2. Elons Chainsaw at the CPAC conference. Of course, this had to have made the list. It was a beautiful moment, some would say, when the president from Argentina goose-stepped his way out onto the stage and gifted Elon with a beautiful, beautiful chainsaw he's calling the chainsaw for bureaucracy. And no, it wasn't gifted to him in hopes that he would perform his own vasectomy with it. It's downright rude that you would even think that. No, it's a metaphor, of course. They were using that chainsaw to take care of the waste, fraud, and abuse. Remember that trio? You're going to be hearing it a lot. Here's number 1. The meeting with President Zelensky. Now, February ended with quite the story. What was supposed to be a nice, cordial visit to the White House to discuss a mineral deal instead played out like this.
Beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War.
Whoa, that was kind of a lot, wasn't it? Let's just simplify this a little bit. We have 2 parties, right? One party's home is being invaded by a foreign aggressor, killing scores in the process just for one man's greed. And the other party is upset that Zelensky didn't wear a suit and is not saying please and thank you, because manners very important to President Trump and J.D. Vance, as they are to the rest of the world, who seem to be siding with Zelensky on this one. France, UK, Germany, Sweden, doesn't matter. They all seem to be doubling their efforts to show support for Ukraine. But will a deal be reached with Russia, as President Trump says he can do? Time will tell. Well, there you have it, the top 10 plays of February. Thank God this wasn't a leap year, because one more day, I don't think we would have managed. What are your thoughts? What moments spoke to you the most? And did we miss any moments? If so, let us know in the comments below. This has been CSBAN.